If you give me just 2 minutes, I'll shift the way you see women forever. Right now, you're not seeing her clearly. You're watching the surface, the looks, the attitude, the games. But beneath that polished exterior lies a hidden world of subconscious triggers, emotional currents, and primal instincts she doesn't even recognize in herself. Most men chase validation through height, wealth, or charm. They exhaust themselves trying to impress her, only to watch her drift away. But the truth? Attraction isn't about what you offer, it's about how you make her feel. Women are drawn to forces they can't articulate: psychological gaps, unspoken yearnings, and a magnetic pull of a man who understands a game without playing it. Once you decode these invisible rules, you stop chasing and start leading. You become the calm in her storm, the man who doesn't beg for attention but commands it, not through tricks, but through mastery of self. This isn't manipulation. It's awakening the raw, undeniable truth of masculine polarity. Before we dive in, if you're ready to leave behind the tired tactics and embrace a deeper understanding, hit like to join the brotherhood. Subscribe to unlock the mindsets most men fear to learn. Comment, "I'm done being predictable." Declare it boldly, because this isn't just about her. It's about who you become. Let's begin. Weakness number 1. The temptation of the unknown. The quiet man in the corner isn't ignored. He's studied. Mystery isn't silence. It's strategic restraint. Women are detectives by nature. They crave puzzles, not spoilers. When you overshare your past, your goals, or your feelings too soon, you rob her of the thrill of discovery. Curiosity is the gateway drug to obsession. Think of the last time a woman's eyes lit up when you deflected a personal question with a sly smirk, or when you ended a conversation first, leaving her hanging on your last word. These aren't games, they're the art of pacing. A man who reveals himself in layers becomes a story she can't put down. Action step: share one fewer detail than you want to. Let her imagination fill the gaps. When she asks about your weekend, reply, "Let's just say it involved risk and reward." Then pivot. Most men drown her in words. You'll make silence your loudest statement. Weakness number 2. The silent pull of power. Power isn't dominance. It's the quiet certainty of a man who owns his space. Watch a CO enter a room. He doesn't scan for approval. He assumes it. Women sense this energy instantly. It's not arrogance. It's the absence of neediness. Nice guys ask, "Is this okay with you?" Leaders state, "We're doing this." The difference? One seeks permission. The other grants an invitation to adventure. When you decide the restaurant, the plan, the tone of the night, you free her from the burden of choice. Modern women are exhausted from decision fatigue. Your decisiveness isn't control. It's relief. Action step: next time she says, "I don't know, what do you want to do?" reply, "We're going to X. Trust me. You'll love it." Frame choices as, "We're choosing between A or B," never open-ended. Weakness number 3. The forbidden fantasy. Every woman has a shadow self. The version of her that wants to scream in a library, skip work for a road trip, or say F*** it asterisk to the rules. Most men only meet her polished persona. The ones who ignite her soul, they tap into the rebel. This isn't about being a jerk. It's about playfully challenging her. When she says, "I'm always responsible," counter with, "Really? I bet there's a wild side hiding, waiting for the right chaos." Pair this with a raised eyebrow and a half smile. You're not insulting her. You're inviting her to shed the mask. Action step: tease her about one perfect trait. "You seem like someone who'd return a wallet, but I'm guessing you kept $1 once." Whisper, "I won't tell anyone," after she shares a guilty pleasure. Weakness number 4. The sweet pain of jealousy. Jealousy isn't about other women. It's about perceived value. When you're overly available, you signal, "I have nothing better than you." But when she sees you thriving in your world, laughing with friends, praised by colleagues, admired by strangers, she's forced to confront a terrifying thought: what if he doesn't need me? This isn't about fake social media flexing. It's about building a life so compelling that your absence stings. Post a photo of your hike, not your face. Mention your salsa class casually. Let her see you're a man in motion, with or without her. Action step: if she cancels plans, reply, "No worries, I'll hit up the guys." No guilt, no fuss. When asked, "What did you do last night?" say, "Met some fascinating people." You'd have hated it. Weakness number 5. The emotional roller coaster. Predictability is the death of passion. Women crave emotional texture, light and shadow, push and pull. One night, you're fully engaged, laughing at her stories, locking eyes, leaning close. The next, you're distant, lost in thought, giving short answers. Not to punish her, but because you're consumed by your mission. This dance keeps her off balance in the best way. She'll replay your interactions, analyzing every shift. Was it something I said? Is he seeing someone else? Why do I care? Action step. After a passionate date, wait 48 hours to text. Let her marinate. Send a voice note saying, I just remembered something you did earlier, clever girl. Then ghost for hours. Weakness number 6. The power of validation. Validation is currency. Spend it recklessly, and it loses value. Most men shower compliments. You're stunning. So funny. So smart. Over time, it becomes noise. But when you withhold praise, then hit her with a laser-focused observation. The way you handled that conflict, ruthless. I like it. It lands like a diamond. Action step. Compliment her actions, not her appearance. You've got a killer instinct. Most people don't see it. If she fishes for praise, smirk and say, you already know. Weakness number 7. The seduction of a deep voice. A study in evolutionary psychology found women perceive deeper voices as dominant and trustworthy. But it's not just pitch, it's rhythm. Nervous men speed up, clinging to filler words. It's like confident men pause. Let silence linger. Make her lean in to catch her next word. Action step. Practice speaking 20% slower. Record yourself. Before answering a question, take a breath. Let her wait. Weakness number 8. The intoxicating effect of touch. Strategic touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. The key? Escalate, then retreat. Brush her knee during a joke, then pull back. Guide her through a crowd with a hand on her lower back, then release. These microdoses of contact leave her craving more. Action step. Hand her a drink, grazing her fingers. Whisper, you've got something, and gently wipe a crumb from her lip. Weakness number 9. The hypnotic power of eye contact. Most men either stare, creepy, or glance away, timid. The master holds her gaze just long enough to unsettle her, then breaks it with a smirk. It says, I see you, and I'm not afraid of what I see. Action step. In conversation, lock eyes for 4 seconds. Then slowly look at her lips and back up, catch her staring. Mouth, what? With a playful grin. Weakness number 10. The unpredictability of a high-value man. High-value men aren't inconsistent. They're intentional. They text back late because they're closing deals, not playing hard to get. They cancel dates, not to toy with her, but because their priorities don't bend. Women resent mind games, but respect a man who puts his purpose first. Action step. Skip small talk. Ask, what's one rule you're dying to break? If she complains you're busy, reply, a man without a mission is a man without magic. Final truth. This isn't about getting her. It's about becoming the man who doesn't need her. When you master these principles, you'll stop chasing and start choosing. The irony? That's when they chase hardest. If this cut through the noise, hit like. Subscribe for the advanced playbook. Comment, I am the mission, and start acting like it.